Stephen Miller, Trump's chief of staff, is a neo-Nazi, but he's also Jewish. Which at first glance doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but at second glance it does. And I want to explain, other than Stephen Miller being very, very intelligent, unfortunately, why I think he has so much power in the Trump administration. Why is he the number two? And it comes down to two things. Number one, every Nazi wants to be Führer. And number two, they love killing each other to become it. And so number three, the best way you, as the person that is in charge of the Nazi movement, like Trump is right now, don't get killed by your number two, is put someone in there that can't become number one. And the best person to put someone in that can't become number one is a member of one of the groups that those Nazis hate. You can't have a gay guy running a Nazi leadership, even though historically there have been lots of gay Nazis. You can't have a Jewish man be number one, but they might tolerate, if the Führer tells them to, a Jewish guy organizing everything. And this happened with the real Nazis. I mean, Himmler largely couldn't become number one, even though he very openly wanted to, because his ideas were so wildly unpopular. He really believed in all the pagan shit we talk about with Nazis. And that just wouldn't sell to the larger Nazi base or to the German people as a whole. Or even the American Führer, George Lincoln Rockwell. He was the founder of the American Nazi Party, but his number two was Slavic, which I don't know how deep you are into Nazi racism, but that's just as bad as every other race. They did not like the Slavs. But George Lincoln Rockwell kept him on as number two because he could never be number one, and thus he was not a threat. So Stephen Miller occupies a devastatingly similar position. And I'm not sure. I don't know that this is the logic. I'm mainly using this as a vehicle to teach you about this history of Nazis. But I do think it's interesting to think about the fact that Stephen Miller, as a Jewish man, openly Jewish, and pretty openly a neo-Nazi, has attained such power in the administration. And I don't think it's in small part due to the fact that everyone knows he cannot take out Trump. Everyone knows, unlike J.D. Vance, right, he can't become number one. And also, that means that he can be extraordinarily competent, because if he was competent and could take out Trump, he would be a threat. And by the way, Stephen Miller is extremely competent. Stephen Miller is a white supremacist and a neo-Nazi, and also devastatingly effective at it. So if you want to see a person to understand Trump's policies, if you want to see a person that's actually orchestrating Trump's policies, look at Stephen Miller, look at what he's written. It's really out in the open. And it'll scare you shitless if you aren't already.